Yo, what is up guys? Kansas Marvel here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about what future LEGO games can do to improve upon their customizers. So that's not saying this customizer is bad, because this customizer is amazing. This customizer is definitely the best one we've had in any LEGO game by far. It's come a long way since LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 1. But yeah, I'm just giving you guys my thoughts and opinions because, there's always room for improvement, and I think, this, even though this customizer is really good, I think they could add a lot more things to it to make it, to give you more options and more different combo types and stuff. So I really want to hear what you guys have to think about, what you guys think about this, let me know what you guys think they could add in future LEGO games, like what features and stuff and their customizers. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and I'll definitely take a look at those. Now before I do get started though, I do want to announce that next week I will be starting an Avengers Endgame custom character series. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, to start that series, because I may or may not be talking about the movie while I make those characters. So I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. So I do want to give you guys a little bit more time to watch the movie if you haven't already. But yeah, next week I'm gonna be starting an Avengers Endgame character series because I already have a bunch of cool characters lined up from the movie. So yeah. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, guys. So how this is gonna work, I'm definitely gonna go through each category, like appearance, personality, weapons, so on and so forth, and just talk about what I think could be improved on each category. So hopefully it doesn't take too long, because I can go on for hours on this stuff, because I can go on for a long time, but we don't have enough time for that. So I'm gonna try to make it as quick as I can. All right, guys. So for the appearance, so for head, I really like that they added the generic heads, that you could change the facial hair color and the skin. But what I do wish they could do in future LEGO games is have it to where, like, the preset heads, because the preset heads, those are the cool heads, the ones that, that come in the game already, or the characters in the game, I should say. I do wish that if you wanted to change the eye color, you can change the eye color or the mask or the facial hair color, like for example with Mazos. It'd be cool if you could change his facial hair color. Instead of having it like a orangey red color, you can have it like a brown or a blonde color or whatever. And also the eyes, if you could change them to a different color, that'd be pretty cool if they could add that in future games. For the neck, I guess just add more neck pieces, not really too important. Same thing for the attachments, but I guess with the attachments, you're really limited to whatever characters are in the game. So for example, in a LEGO Marvel game, you'd have different attachments than a LEGO DC game. For the hair, I do wish that you could have more than one hair or more than one color on a hair piece. So for example, if you wanted this hair color here, you could change it, like have half of it orange or half of it red, or have the orange faded with red or whatever, something like that. But I don't know if that's a little bit too much, too ambitious, asking for a little bit too much. But yeah, like I said, this is really just my opinions and stuff. For the arms, like I said, same thing like with the hair piece. I wish you could change, or for the face, I should say. It'd be cool if you could change the color of, like for example, you could change the blue and the yellow there, and instead of just the blue. That would help out a lot, to give you a lot more options and combinations and stuff. Same thing for the body. I do like that they added the preset bodies, or the generic bodies here. I like that they added that, and the preset bodies. But I think it would be really cool if they added like a feature to where, like here, for example, you could change Superman's, not just his blue, but also like his S logo, make it like green or orange or whatever, and the belt make it a different color as well. If they gave you more options with the colors, I think that'd be very, very cool. For the hands, there's really not too much to say. Although what I would like to see in the future with the color is that I want them to add like a color wheel, to where, like, if you wanted, like, you could have literally any color. You're not limited to just like 20 or 30 colors. To where, like, if you wanted to have, like, you could choose from 20 different shades of green, or 20 different shades of orange, or 20 different shades of red. Have it to where you can literally choose any color you want, instead of just be limited to these colors here. Because, like, for example, if I wanted to have like I don't know, like a gray, a dark gray. The darkest gray you get is this, which is pretty dark. Well, actually, it's not a very good example, I guess. I don't know, but there's a lot more colors than this. That's all I'm saying. So if they can give you the option to choose more colors, it would help out a lot. So for the hips, not much to it. One thing that does bother me with the hips though is that there's not like this is all the colors are. You can't have brown hips, you can't have yellow hips. It's just annoying. I do wish they could, like I said, have a color wheel type thing to where you can have literally any color you want. The capes, the capes are a pretty standard piece. There's not too much to say with that. I like pretty much the capes. All the capes are in the game are pretty cool. Now the effects is something that I was not expecting to see in a LEGO game. I wasn't even thinking about it really, but I'm glad that they did add the effects, because the effects are really cool. They just add so much to the character. It just makes them look way cooler. I also like the hidden pack. I think it's pretty cool, and the jump stand effect. So yeah, I guess what they could do with the effects is just add a little bit more effects, you know, because 4 is a little bit, it's a little bit, but you know, I like all of them. I think they all look pretty cool. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the appearance. So now on to, I guess I'm gonna go to weapons because weapons is the more interesting one, I should say, or is the more interesting one. So for weapons, I do wish that they gave you the option to choose, like, have a hammer in one hand and a shield in another, or a sword in one hand and a shield in another, or a hammer and a shield, you know, or a hammer and a sword. You know, something like that, you know, to where you can have 2 types of weapons in each hand. That'd be so cool. It's kind of annoying that you can only have 1 weapon of each, you know? Like, it's kind of dumb that you can only have a shield, but you can't have a sword or a gun or something. So I do wish they add that in future games. It'd be awesome. Also, what I'd like to see, what I would love to see, is you could change the animation style even though you have a weapon, you know? Because I've said this a lot of times in my videos before, I just don't like the way the characters look with the animation style like that, or with the spear. They just look dumb. So I do wish that they added the feature to where, like, you could change the animation even if they had a weapon, you know. That would also give you a lot more options, a lot more combinations and stuff. So yeah, moving on to personality. So for the health icon, you know, this would be fixed if they just give us a color wheel. You could literally choose any color you wanted. The health type, I guess, you know, give us a regeneration type. That'd be pretty cool, like Wolverine, to where if you lose a heart, you gain one via regeneration in like 2 seconds or whatever. The voice doesn't really matter, you know. I guess just add more voices. I don't know. It'd be pretty cool actually if you could record your own voice and like add it, but that would be like way too, I don't know, complicated to do. For the target reticles, I guess just change the color of your target reticle. You know, for example, if you wanted to have death storms, have it to where you can have orange fireball or red fireballs or green fireballs or whatever. Speed. This is something that I really did like that they get added in this game, because I think the speed and speed option in Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2 was a big letdown for me, because the speed wasn't really that great. It wasn't even that fast. It was very underwhelming. So I really like this speed. The only thing I don't like about it is that you can't change the color of the lightning. It would really be cool if, like, for example, I'm making a Quicksilver, I could change the lightning to make it like a blue or a white or silver, you know. But you know, that's just you know, that hopefully they add that in future games, future Lego or Marvel games, or future Marvel or DC games, to where you can change the color of the lightning for the speedsters. So we went over the weapons. So for the abilities, I'm not too worried about it, because the combat system in these games isn't too terribly complicated. So you don't really need like too much stuff. Actually, one thing I did forget was the animation. So this is something that I actually did want in Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2. I talked about that in one of my videos, one of my older ones from Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2. I said that I wanted, you know, animation styles, because in Lego Marvel Super Heroes 2 it was just random. You know, you made a character, and whatever animation style the game decided to give you, that's the one you had, you know. So sometimes you looked weird, you know, you look like you were Spider-Man, but sometimes you look like you were just a regular Captain America or something. It was weird. So I'm glad that they added this. I do wish, however, you had more options in each category. So for example, if you wanted to give him martial artist, it'd be cool if, like, in that martial artist category there were like 5 different types of martial artist animations. You know, like martial artist stance 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, like that, and have it in every single section. So for strong, for trickster, for monster, for cool, you know, that'd be awesome, I think. So yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it for my thoughts and stuff on what I think they could improve upon these Lego games customizers. Now, obviously, you know, I left a bunch of stuff out. Like I said, I could talk for days with this stuff. But yeah, I really want to hear what you guys have to think about this. Let me know what future stuff you want to see in customizers, you know. I'm going to definitely read all y'all's comments. So yeah, guys, stay tuned for my future endgame custom character series that I'll be doing next week. I think it's going to be awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of the day, guys. Take care. Peace.